Shape.
Republican Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis joins me now. Congresswoman, the market wants this done quickly. Get that bill done quickly. But I put it to you, you can't do it quickly unless you get control of the conservative House Republicans, the Freedom Caucus. Am I right?
Well, absolutely. The market and companies across the world want to see this bill pass because they want certainty, they want predictability so they can make their plans. I think it is a challenge going forward, but we will get there. We were challenged before and we were able to get the 2 budget resolutions passed. Our Ways and Means Committee, which is focused on the tax portion of this big, beautiful bill, has been doing our work for months, talking about the different parameters that can meet the instructions and the cost that we were provided with. And so we're working diligently through this. And I know that our chairman and all the committee members are really dedicated to ensure that there is no lapse, that these tax cuts do not expire, because it would be a 20% increase on America's residents, taxpayers, as well as obviously the businesses. And so we're looking to these tax cuts, make them as permanent or long-term as we can, and then add some provisions that the president talked about in the campaign trail to protect the working and middle class.
Look,
I think we'll get it done.
I know we all want it. Everybody wants it, except the Freedom Caucus in the House. How do you get them how can you get them under control? Because you can't have a small group of people in the House upsetting the whole ball of wax.
Well, you're right, and this is a group that does seem to want all or nothing, and if they're willing to risk a 20% tax hike on Americans, they need to go back to their constituents and explain that. I think that at the end of the day, they will vote for it because they want to see the border secure. They do want to see energy unleashed in this country. They want to see regulations rolled back. And of course, they want to see the president's tax agenda passed because they represent working and middle class Americans and seniors and tipped workers who will benefit from this. So I think they're playing a hard game now. But as we saw yesterday, they did vote for it. I think the most important message to any of my colleagues, regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, is that this is negotiation. This is government. We have to work together, compromise. No one is going to get everything we want, but we can produce something that is substantial and historic, will benefit the economy. We'll see companies repatriate, as President Trump has said he wants, expand manufacturing here in the United States,
so
we're not relying on communist China.
Why don't you primary? Why don't you threaten the holdouts with a primary? You've just buried Trump's agenda. Now you've got to answer for it. Why do we do that?
Well, I'm sure that the president will have to make that decision when the time comes if they don't come on board. And I think that those who do stand in the way of this agenda that is so critical for the United States will face a primary or challenge next year. But let's see how we can work together first. Let's just get the job done. And then, you know, I think we will do it, Stuart. I think that at the end of the day, as we saw yesterday, they will come on board. We will work together the best of our ability, but nobody's going to get everything they want in this process.
Good. Thanks for coming on the show. We really appreciate it, Congresswoman, and I hope to see you again real soon. Get that thing passed.
Thank you, Stuart.
Republicans and Democrats.